Hello everyone, welcome to our next lesson. So far in this unit we've talked about flats, talked about sharps, and today we're going to talk about naturals. Now remember that a flat sign tells us to lower the pitch of a note. A sharp sign tells us to raise the pitch of a note. So today with a new thing. The natural sign, which kind of looks like a box and two lines, right? This guy right here. Before a note cancels a previous sharp or flats. On the keyboard, a note after natural is always a white key. So, when we're talking about natural notes, generally you're going to be talking about the keys on the keyboard that are whites, right? So none of the black keys. The natural sign, I'm going to draw it for you a little bit bigger. Looks like an L and then a 7. L7, right? Kind of a box there. That's what it looks like. And when we see a natural sign in music, it usually tells us, or it always tells us, to cancel out any previous accidental. Right? That's what we're calling these notes now. Accidentals, if we have a sharp sign or if we have a flat sign or a natural. Right? Accidentals. So when speaking of natural notes, the word natural comes after the letter name, as in B natural. However, in written music, the natural sign comes before the note. So same as everything we've done so far. Right? If we're writing the note on the staff, the natural sign has to come before the notes, or the flat sign or sharp sign would come before. And then if we're actually writing it out, we would do it like this. So B natural, or B natural with the sign, right? Either of those two things. Now, same thing we've done before. So the box of the sharp or the natural sign would occur in the middle of the line or in the space. So if I do that really quick over here, and you can practice it too, right? Natural, 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 or in the space. There you go. So natural signs. All right. So let's take a look at these examples here before we move on to the exercises, because this is going to tell us how to use the natural signs and how they actually change some stuff in music. So let's read the directions first. When flat, sharp, or natural signs appear within a musical piece, they are called accidentals. That's the word I introduced a little bit earlier, accidentals. An accidental sign affects the notes written on the same line or space following it for that measure only. Right? So if we look in this first measure, we have a sharp sign on this F. And we know it's an F because we're in treble clef. That means that every F in this measure would be played as sharp. So F sharp, and this note, this half note, is also F sharp, even though there's not a sign here. As long as it occurs on one, it stays that way for the whole measure. So this A flat here means that this A is also an A flat. A flat C, A flat C. Okay, over here in bass clef, we have a flat sign on this E, so that means E flat. This is also an E flat, but look what we get here. To fix that, to change the note back to what it should be, we add a natural sign. So we have E flat, E flat, E natural. And that's the only way we can do it within a measure. Now, if we were to go past one measure, it would revert back to its original form. So let's look down here. A bar line cancels all accidentals in the previous measure, except if a note is tied across the bar line. So if we look here, treble clef, so C, C sharp, D, line cancels it, the bar line cancels it. So we're back to a C natural like we had originally. C natural, B, C natural. Although, if you're tied, so we have A, right, bass clef, A, B flat. These are tied though, so this is also a B flat. But, since we went across the line, it cancels it out except for the tied note, and we get a B natural again. So A, B flat, tied to a B flat, because we would sustain that. B natural, C. All right, let's practice. So pause your video, complete the exercises. And we're back. In the example, write natural signs before each note, then name the note. So we can do that. We've done it on the prior lessons too. Add a natural sign here. Okay, we're on natural now. Remember, it occurs before the note when you're writing on the staff. When we're writing them down, they occur after. So this is an E natural, a B natural, G natural, G natural, D natural, A natural, C natural, F natural, A natural. All right, easy enough. Now, here's where it's a little tricky. You have to remember what natural signs actually do. So, I want you to write the names of the notes on the lines below the staff. So if we do that, we're in treble clef, so we have a C, B, A sharp, B. Now, since we're in the same measure, this note is also an A sharp. Natural sign cancels it, so we have an A natural there. Okay, we're tied across, but we've canceled before, so this is an A flat. Sorry, a little mess up there. G, F sharp, G, A. Now we could include a natural sign here, but since it's not there, I'm not going to include it since they didn't put one there. All right, A flat, G. We changed the A to an A flat, so we have an A flat again. G, F sharp. Right, we broke it here and it's not tied, right? This is a slur mark, so F natural. E, D sharp, E. Okay, make sure you look over that. It's a little tricky, especially if you're not too familiar with it, so make sure you look over it. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have an awesome day.